Hey, old Vin Monk. How goes it? Can you hear me all right? Good. Doing some fine tuning. I know it's been a hot minute since I've streamed or done anything online, so I figure I needed to hop in and we can chill and hang out while I work on getting what I'm working on right now is the black that's on. I don't have my pointer bit. The black that's on this point here, I'm trying to get polished out for future coins. So I'm using a messed up coin to work on the polishing pass and get rid of the black to where we're back to a regular copper coin, so that when I throw it in the polisher, it's fairly easy work. So I'm just sitting here tweaking and tuning settings. Let's see here. I want to keep that at that speed, but I want to do 300 hertz or kilohertz. It doesn't move. It won't move unless I touch it. So like here, I'll run a pass real quick, and then oh, I hadn't found that file yet. Rhino, thank you so much for the sub. Greatly appreciated. How you doing today? I can't. Well, I need to move one of these stream lights over there. Jesus. All right, so there it goes. My wild hair. So, like the settings I'm working with right now, I'm running my speed is 4,000 millimeters a second. My max power is about 35%. My frequency is about 300 kilohertz, and my Q pulse or the pulse width is 2 nanoseconds. So we're actually going to step that back up to 400 because that did the opposite effect. And then, yeah. I wonder. Let me try this. So we'll actually take that down to 57. We'll take that to 500. Crosshatch. Actually, no, we're going to leave that at about 150. That should be good. That's probably going to knock a lot of material off right there. Hey, Bone Salesman. Hey, Boo Boo. But here in a minute, we're going to engrave a Drake coin for, we'll do a Drake coin, or we can do an RSI coin. I haven't done a good RSI one yet. And then we'll do Willie on the other side. All right, so let's try this. I'm going to add a layer to that. So we're going to do 4,000, same speed. We're going to do max power at 70%. We're going to do kilohertz at 250, and we're going to do that at 10 for pulse width. That should be a cleanup pass. And we're going to do that as a fill, bidirectional. Okay. So let's try that. I need to get some more light on that table. Oh, whoa. Hey, Jay. Yeah, I still have chicken.
Let me know when you're done.
Oh, yeah, that was that works. All right, so it's a little warm and a little smoother, which is what I was wanting. All right, cool. So let's grab a fresh coin. Mhm. Okay. Do this. I know one thing, when I actually start like making these in production, these damn coin cases, I'm gonna find a better version. These suck. Yeah, these little plastic coin totes suck ass. So there we go. There's our blank. All right, we'll clear that out. Oops, Control Z. File. Recent. No. All right. So I will. You guys tell me which coin you want me to do on stream today. Now, mind you, they're not going to be these colors. These are just tool paths. Oh, Drake or Misk. I haven't done a Misk one yet. We'll do Misk. There you go. Well, the Drake coin, if you're a member of Patreon, everyone that's a member on Patreon of the $25 tier or higher will get a Drake. This at the end of this month, we'll get a Drake coin. That's going to be one of your Patreon sub rewards. All right, so we'll center that. We'll frame it. We're going to size that down. We're going to probably do a couple today because I have a lot of testing to do. All right, so we're going to take that down 1 more millimeter. Actually, we'd probably get away with 37.5. Frame. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, the red line lets me see where the laser is actually going to hit at. By holding I may actually have to go a full 37. So I can take and block out a little bit of the light for the red laser and see where it's actually going to land. Perfect. Hey, my arch. All right, so there's that. And then we're going to go to our materials library. We're going to select brass. And that's aluminum. This is all the materials I've tested and got basic profiles for so far. Some of them I'm still tuning. So we're going to assign that to that coin. Oh, that's right. I hadn't done that one. So 1590, 37.5. 1500, 90, 135. I know that's probably not 100% right. 37.5. I was way the fuck off. Okay. And we want to do crosshatch. Zero, 2, 4. Okay. Bidirectional. Bidirectional. Number passes. Perfect. And then we're going to go 2000. 30. 475. going to do fill on this as well. And we'll do bidirectional. And then we're going to do 43 degrees. And we're going to do an angle increment of 7 degrees per pass. And then we'll do another one. Okay. Oops, shit. And then we'll do another one, which is 4,000 millimeters a second at 450 at 25. We're going to do fill. We're going to do 0.25. Same 43 degrees with 7 degree angle increment. Crosshatch. Yep. Laser engraving. You're about to see the first pass on a MISC coin. So the way this will work is the first pass will be a cut. So this is going to knock off the first layer. The second pass is going to be a push where anything, or a polish, where it's going to take any rough edges that are sticking up and flatten them back down. And then the third pass will be the scoop, which will take all the debris that was knocked loose, and you should see it push it to the side of the coin and over the edge. So let's see here. Preview. Perfect. Frame it. Just check it one last time. All right, we're going to do one pass, and then if that works, we'll just tell it to run continuously, or we'll have it do 10, and then we'll test it or check the depth. So here we go. You guys can probably hear it a little bit in the microphone. It looks like we're a little out of focus, which is fine. It'll square itself out. And then there's the clean, so you can see it polishing and pushing the dust. Or wait, no, this is a crosshatch. Sorry, so we're still on the cut path. There's the polish. And there's the clean. Now I want to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to slow down the 0.9. So now we're doing a pass that's 0.00, our line interval. So on our cut, will be 0.009. It's going to be a lot slower, but we're going to remove a lot more material per pass. And then I'm also going to adjust the focus a little bit. So you're going to hear the tone change, and you'll see the focus change on the laser as I adjust it. We were pretty much in the sweet spot. Jesus Christ, that's bright. So now what you're actually seeing on the laser, actually, let me do this. Let those dots in my vision go away. Remember, folks, you can only look into a laser that's actively on twice. Now, this is also a finishing option, so I can use a slower, lower power pass after our polish and our clean to actually make the background of the coin smoothed out and a darker color, so you get that tonal pop like you're seeing there. And I don't know how well it translates on the screen there, but you're actually seeing copper dust, our brass dust, being pushed to the side of the coin, right? It doesn't really show on my screen, and I'm not sticking my finger under that thing to show you. It won't hurt nothing, or it won't hurt me. Just best practice, you know. That is a 40 millimeter round. Well, the area we're engraving is 37 millimeter. If you're a member on Patreon on the $25 tier, every month you're going to get a different challenge coin made the same way. And we'll actually do a stream where we're making some of them on stream every month. Do you guys want me to make the image of the laser, what it's actually cutting, bigger on the screen? Let me do this. So that was our cut pass that just finished. Let me get that in focus a little better. There we go. All right, let's see. I think we can I think we can dig a little bit more out of there. Let me. So we're going to go ahead and turn laser power up to 100. We're going to change the frequency down to 25, or actually we'll do 20 kilohertz. And then we'll slow the laser speed down to 1250. And then we'll go just a hair smaller and go to 0.005 millimeter line interval. And we're going to do scan angle 45, nope, 43 with 7 degrees per pass. And we're going to do 2 passes. That should be good. That should get us a nice deep cut. Yep. And those little lines you're seeing right there from when I was adjusting the focus a minute ago. That's probably also a little bit of brass dust buildup because as it's knocking off a layer, it's just literally falling. So it's pushing a little bit as it goes as well. Yep. Sure enough, putt. I'll do it every time too. The boss is away, the mice will play. I think what I'm going to start doing, Drew, is like once a week, like on a Saturday or something, I'm going to start doing these kind of streams, like where all we do the whole stream is work on different laser projects. And just for anyone that's wondering, there is a fume extractor setting just off to that side of the camera there that's sucking all the copper dust into a filter. Angry Pew Pew Tech. That's right. Now this one won't take as long, but when we do the Willy coin here in a minute, that's going to take a hot second. Fire the laser. Yes. I will make that happen. One thing I can do, I've got to work out the best way to do it, but I can actually put one of one of these black cards down on the table at the start of a stream and have the camera on there, and like when someone subs or something like that, it would etch their name onto the card. And then you should see a cleaning pass come up. Oh no, it's gonna do one more cut pass. That's right. So and every time it does, so it'll do a 43 degree offset, and then it'll rotate 43 into another offset. Well, 43 plus 7, 43 plus 7, 43 plus 7, so that not every pass is running over the same lines, and you'll get a nice smooth finish. Yeah, these here, I mean, you can use these for business cards, but they're paper thin, or well, 0.02. But yeah, if you guys need a new suppliers for cards, let me know. Because I actually have a rotary attachment that right now I can stack up one, I think it's 8 at a time. But I want to build a jig for it where I can just drop in a stack of, say, black blanks and press the foot pedal. It'll engrave one, rotate, engrave one, rotate, and then right there on the other side next to where the supply is, there's a dump for it to fall through and drop them into. You know, speed automation shit. Yeah, just something to kick it out of the slot every time so it just falls into a tray. Then you can flip the stack over, drop them back in, and do the back side of them. All right. After this one, we should be on to a cleaning pass where you're hopefully, if I have everything set right, when it does the clean pass, we should see a nice smooth finish underneath. Because the problem you have when you do multiple cut passes at a go, you can actually fuse the material back down to the coin. Oh, wait. Hatch. I guess I need to close some of these windows because, man, Chrome is struggling. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have. That's what I'm going to program it to do is it'll do one crosshatch and then run the next one. You know, just like a typical machinist, I want to pull off as much material as I can in a single pass without making what I'm trying to do actually harder. Hey, DJ Sakostas, thank you so much for the sub. Why did nothing else go off? my other chat showing up either. All right, now we're on the cleaning pass after this one. Oh, I'm going to. I'm wearing the shirt Seeker got me for my birthday. Moist. So these are 40 millimeter rough finished coin blanks. So there's the edge profile. Focus. It's not going to focus. There we go. They look like this on this side, and they look like this when you mess up. Okay, so yeah, we will. I'm going to go back to. What did I have that at? 37. Library. 15. 37.5. Okay. Go back to 2.5. There we go. I'll do one pass. And then I'm going to ungroup. I'm going to change that to T2 or 27 real quick. There. Okay, and I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to tell it I don't want to output that sublayer. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter if we're doing it that way. We'll do a preview. Should get a solid coin. Good. To perfect laser. Now we're going to do a couple of cleaning passes real quick. There we go. That's what I like to see. And then we'll go back to our MISC logo. And we will set that back to line 12. Go. I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally move anything. Okay. Just like that. Line 12. Regroup. And then we'll go back to multi-pass. We'll turn that on. 1 pass per run. We're going to do negative 45. Okay. Here we go. And then we're going to have it do this. Ten times. Had to knock the focus down a little bit. Actually, I am going to, after it does the 2 cut passes and it's on its clean pass, I'm actually going to pause it. Because there's some see how the back texture looks a little rough? I want to try and smooth that down some more. So they get voted on every month, and the people that are Patreons get to vote on which coin comes next. This month's coin is Drake. So if you're a Patreon and you vote, or if you're a member of the Patreon, you get a vote on what's up. I will tell you right now, I think it's actually an even split between. Oh, let's pull it up. So Drake has 38% of the vote. Anvil has 25. Origin has 13. RSI has 13, and Crusader has 22. Or actually, that just updated. But once that coin's made, it won't be made for another 14 months. Clean pass. Sounds like an air compressor letting go. Why does it seem like my camera keeps going out of focus? There. No. Okay. Damn it. I said go down. There we go. Let's see how. Yeah, see the focus there. I don't go. All right, here we go. Start. We're good. And we're going to do. We'll do 5 passes. Turn on repeat. And go. I'm curious. Oh yeah. Auto flicker doesn't know how to deal with that strobe. Thank you, Gerbo. I appreciate it. Enjoy the lurk, or I appreciate the lurk. Have fun. Try to stay out of trouble. These are also available too. Well, not this one. The ones that I'll do for Patreon rewards will be they'll say Star Citizen Community instead of the Star Citizen logo. I can make it for you, Ramprint, if you want me to make it. Now, see, Putt Putt has one of these, but Putt Putts will do it to like a 3-inch thick piece of plate steel. This is only 60 watts. But I can do this on brass, copper, tungsten, titanium, silver, and gold. Matter of fact, you'll notice on Patreon there's a silver tier that's new. I'll show you those, but I'm going to show you what I made for my dad's retirement gift earlier on. Now, it's not polished or clean yet. Let me kick this camera over. And then we'll come back to the laser. I think it's this one. Focus. That's on a 1 ounce silver bullion bar. Here's the bottle openers I was talking about. But you'll note, focus. They have a hint of color to them when the light hits them right. But on the silver tier that's listed in there, and I'm still adjusting the pricing on it, so don't freak out when you see the price. The silver tiers, that's a 1/2 ounce, gets the coin, the monthly coin, but instead of theirs being on brass or stainless, whatever the case may be, they get their coin done on a 1 ounce Troy silver round. There's the front, which will be the detail side, and then there's the Willie side. Well, I say 1 ounce. It'll be 1 ounce ish because some of the metal's lost in the process. So now, yeah, there we go. Now I'm getting the cleaning passes. I'm doing multiple clean and polish passes per run so that it's a little bit smoother. Hey, Gerb. Oh, yeah, that's much more gooder. Gerb, thank you so much for the sub. Mine's also a lot smaller putt-putt. I'm actually prepared. Gerb, again, thank you so much for the sub. Greatly appreciate it. How have you been? Oh, yeah, and I don't know if you would want to try this on yours, putt-putt, but can also do slate coasters. That one's slightly off center, but good enough for government work. Oh, there it goes. It got knocked out of focus again. What the fuck? It might actually be vibrations from the scanning galvo mirrors that are causing that. That's actually starting to look pretty deep. Oh, yeah. Okay, Vin Monk, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oof, that was close. We're going to do auto rotate. Perfect. Auto rotate. Auto rotate on all those. And then go back to start. Oh, stop. Start. And then we'll do 5 more. And then after we run these 5, we'll flip it over and start the, we'll do one last like heavy polish. And then we'll flip it over and do the Willy side. Is anybody else's Twitch chat just acting like dumb, like just randomly connecting, disconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting, reconnecting? Okay. I don't think I'm on a VPN, or I don't think my VPN's on. I'm going to be pissed if it is because it's set to, by default to turn off. Yeah, of course. It's on. That explains so much. All right. And then I need to check the YouTube. Okay, there's the clean pass. Mute that. What I'm eventually like the next version of these coins. Um, I'm gonna work on doing a circular gradient that bowls in, and then having the logo in the middle so that it's varying depth all the way to the logo to test my skill. Now, what I really want to do on the RSI coin, I think I'm going to do RSI and Anvil's coin in either titanium or stainless, because I can do a pass on parts of the RSI logo on the stainless and make them have a gold appearance. I think we'll do one more run, and I think that's deep enough for this side. Then we'll get started on the Willie coin, because the Willie coin is going to take a little bit of time. It takes about an hour, hour and a half for 3D engraving. So, what do you guys think? Do you like the idea of the challenge coins for Patreons every month? Because here's what I'm thinking: on the $10 tier, every 3 months they get one coin. $25 tier gets a coin every month. $5 tier gets a coin every 6 months, or some Willie stickers. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Hey, Nazda. After this one, we're going to do some cleanup passes. There we go. Stop. All right. And then I'll turn that off so you can see my screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. Ungrouped it. Now we'll select unlock. Maybe. Why will it not let me? Okay. Oh, isn't that peachy? It's not even snap. It's okay. Control copy, control V. We'll set you right there. We'll select you. We'll go to library. We're going to create from layer. Brass. General. Deep. With clean. And then we'll click OK. Then we'll select that one and we'll select number 20. And we'll drag it over. We'll double click it. Because I'm a moron. Edit description. There's no Q in brass. So we'll select that layer. We'll click deep engrave with clean. And then click assign. And then we'll click that layer and click that. Do 6. And we'll do 6. Perfect. And then we're going to create from layer, brass, coin, or polish, and clean. Okay. Select that. Click assign. Perfect. Good enough for government work. Laser frame. Oh, let's do this. Let's turn that off. Start. Ah, piss. Because I'm frame. Because I'm an idiot. Control copy, control V. 20. Okay. Turn that off. Pass count. Do 6. And 6. Auto rotate. Auto rotate. Crosshatch. All right, so now we're cleaning the whole coin. I probably won't do one of each brand today, but I'll definitely be doing. We'll be doing. So we're doing this mist coin, then we're gonna flip it over, and we're gonna do the Willie coin engraving. Next thing I need to get is an air assist pump. And when I lift that coin up here in a minute to flip it over, you'll actually see a ring of brass dust just from the engraving on this one. And I'll show you something. I'll show you guys something really wild too. Because as powerful as this is doing this, this will not even burn a piece of paper, won't even mark it. But Nazda, to answer your question, I already have all the brands made up right here to do. It's because of the wavelength it runs at. So this wavelength fires at 1064 nanometer, which is deep or infrared. So like I could take and fire it and stick my hand underneath there, and as long as I don't have any dark spots on the back of my hand, it won't do anything. But like a mole or a freckle or a tattoo, it'll light my fire. Now, a question I want to ask you guys: should we leave it with a natural copper finish or brass finish in the backfield, or should we make the backfield like a deep black? I'm gonna do something really quick. If I had the design to do the whole C on the back, I most definitely would. All right. right, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to delete that layer. Oh, shit. I'm not even going to show it. And then go to library, assign, oops, assign, frame. What I would like to find is somebody that can do like a wireframe for each ship or a silhouette and put that like their flagship ship and put that on the coin somewhere. What is it doing? Oh no. Stop. Shit. Shiitake mushrooms. Da, 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 da. How do I unfuck this mess? Library. Assign. Fuck. I unticked the wrong box. I was still doing that. Start. Let's see if that's going to do it. Nope. I'm going to have to knock a whole layer off that coin. The coin's this is made out of brass. Hey, Kelsar. Kelsar, thank you so much for the resub. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. This will just be one of my coins, but I know I can actually fix the lettering. It's a pretty easy fix. I just wanted to knock the tone down some. Basically, I'll just hit the lettering and everything that's there with like some 900 grit sandpaper, and it'll be fine. Because as you can see, that's lightening it up substantially. What I'll do is I've got a jeweler's tumbler that's coming soon specifically for polishing. I'm gonna fix my fuck up here in a minute, and then when that gets in, I will throw it in there, and I'll just do a several pass black on the back, and then I can even out that lettering. I love how quiet the clean pass is. I'd love to be able to sell these if I could get licensing from, Big Papa Sig from Daddy Roberts. I'm going to sit here and figure out doing 3D engravings or 2.5D engravings are fucking mental gymnastics. Like literally this whole time we've been working on this, my brain's been going through the order of operations for the 3D coin. All right, this should be the last polish pass. Do you guys want to put Willie on the other side, or do you want to see me put? Do you want me to put another manufacturer on the other side? All right, Chad has spoken. All right. We might be able to do something. All right. Now we're going to turn that layer off, turn that layer on, turn that layer on, and then we're going to click here on that layer, library, deep black, assigned. We're actually going to do 600 kilohertz, and we're going to do a line width of 0.5. And we're going to do a speed of 1200. That should be a deep, deep black. Or no. Let's actually do half that. Let's do 600. Let's test that out. Layers. Start. Let me make sure everything's still lined up. There we go. If someone can draw it in a 3D model, we can chop that model in a planar view and do that. That would be doable. Oh yeah, that's a nice deep black. Oh, mercy. Forgot. Is this a crosshatch? Please tell me this is a crosshatch pass. Okay, good. That is going to take far too long. Assign. And then What if we paint 30K on the side of your ship there, Speeding Demon?
If I could, I'll make me feel less. Something in my brain causes stress. So come on, make me feel different. You wanna hold, don't hold back. Oh, your little drama's got me mad.
You're fine, John.
And I don't need to tell you facts. You know I always want you back, girl. I could give you.
So we're gonna let it do 3 passes on this darkening run. Yeah, I like the black logo against the brass there. Drew.
First of all, I got no regrets, but a twist and a turning, got no success. I remember the first time that we two met, the loving, the chugging, can't forget how you held me at my worst. See right through, know what I deserve. The same old story, reminding me, is it my way or your way? Makes my heart beat to the rhythm of us leaving. I know you better than you. You know me better than me. I know when looking at this that we can keep a secret.
Now, funny story. The first one of these I did, I'm used to CO2 lasers where when it's done engraving, it heats out. It doesn't really penetrate. I'm used to working with metal lasers. I had done a long, deep engraving on a coin trying to my ass just all nonchalantly reached over there and grabbed that bastard, and it was so fucking hot I threw the coin across the room. My brain just didn't even think, oh yeah, you're ablating this, you're creating a spot that's, 0.05 microns in diameter and heating it to the point where the steel just and over in so I had grabbed, is that better? Right about there. So I'd done a deep engrave on a coin and reached over and grabbed it, and the damn thing was so hot and chucked it across the room because in my brain I didn't even think about it that I'm heating a dot up that's 0.05 micron in diameter to the heating the metal up to the point where it's getting hot enough to vaporize it. It didn't even register in my brain that the coin would still be fucking hot. Yeah, through pain and suffering. All right, there's the first pass on the darkening run. You can still see the first 2 lines just a little bit. That's a Swexy coin right there. you going out to check on your wild bunny? The real challenge would be when the polisher comes in, what they look like after they've gone through a tumble polisher. Because what may end up having to be done, or the best way to do it might be to enamel coat, like pin enamel, that coin, the negative space in black paint or black epoxy. Who dat? Astro, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? How's your stream? Welcome, everybody. My name's Angry PC Tech, Star Citizen streamer, and general nerd. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Today, we're sitting here and making some Star Citizen challenge coins. What'd you guys get up to, Astro Otter? So Ezzy, we found a wild cottontail and rescued it. And Ezzy's been taking care of it and checking on it.
He came right to me and his eyes are open.
Oh, cool. Here, go put him in the bedroom.
Come this way.
So now our house is turning into a Disney farm, but let me do this. Here's the little squirt. Focus.
See his eyes is open. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me grab my phone so I can see.
I mean, he's itty bitty. Little bitty wild cottontail. His den got disturbed. He's about 10 days old because his eyes just opened. Hey, little dude. It's okay.
Come here.
Hang on. Hang on.
Since Willie's by no means my pets.
Nice. Sorry for the 30Ks. Oh, it was a 30. You made 30,000 off the salvage mission. Yeah, him's adorable. We've had to move Willie's leash so when Willie's outside, he doesn't try and ed him. Oh, yeah, there we go. That mist coin is looking sexy. But yeah, for those of you just tuning in and part of the raid, we're making some challenge coins for my Patreons using fiber laser. All right, go put him back out. You don't want to trigger the myopathy thing that they suffer from. They won't show any outward signs.
Comes right to my voice.
I can't get her to understand it's a wild animal. You can't domesticate it. Well, that's what's going to go on the other side of this, John. we're gonna do the quarter style front for it here in just a minute. So I'm gonna work on that, my arc. I want to get the polish and polish and cleaning pass completely down to where when it's done, it's like smooth as a baby's ass, because you can do it. I just haven't got those settings dialed in, and it's gonna take me a lot of coins to fuck around and find out. Okay, yeah, it's hey, I know he's your bunny, Ezzy. I know he's your bunny, but he is still a wild animal. You can't domesticate him.
Well, yeah, but imagine an attack bunny outside.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Bunny rabbits, white cottontails can be quite vicious in their attacks.
But I said attack rabbit.
Here, put that in the fridge for me. I'll eat some more later. If I could afford to do it, I would do the Hurston coin in 24 karat gold.
Look at this really clean bug outside.
That's
That's not a stink bug.
some kind of beetle. Look. It was adorable.
I thought he'd be afraid when it's.
Be careful bumping into that so it doesn't hit the coin.
Yeah, I felt it. I was like, and I slid away. Did you show them the bullet on your dad?
Mm-hmm.
What they think?
It's cool. But I figured out I have finally got the clean passes and everything tuned in. So
Who are you talking to?
he wants to go out, which means his leash will have to be moved again or shortened up so that he can't get to it. Hush.
Well, watch your attitude, and maybe I forgot that in certain league.
But honestly, I won't lie. Sometimes I ask why I can't get you out my head. Now hard to forget that I
really need to cut you off. You're always trying to leave me on. You're making all these promises, and you'd always quit. You're just another hypocrite. No, I'm can't she got no way. No, you thought that I would always stay, but you thought I'd be yours, and she come on and nobody. Someone tell me why.
All right, and then after this, we'll flip it over. Actually, I can go ahead and start setting up for the Willie coin. All right, so we'll click File, Recent, Willie coin. No. Preview. That coin's gonna have to. I think that coin's gonna have to be inverted. I think. Well, actually, when I was working on these Rand print, I found a machine on Etsy where they'll make you dies, and you can put a blank in between them and smack the shit out of them with a sledge and make the actual coin. The challenge is going to be convincing somebody to make that particular die. I want to see, can we actually tell the difference of where that line's at now? If I pause it. Oh, yes, we most certainly can. She's going to end up making that damn dog and that rabbit best freaking friends on a freaking frack in the front yard. Hang on a minute. All right, I'm back. So here's the Willy design. Let me get it ready to pull it up here. I'm going to pause after. Tried to go back out.
Yeah. He was trying to go towards the rabbit when I was on him.
No, go lay down. All right, so here's Willie's design. So I want to say that's probably about a millimeter deep engraving, maybe half a mil. But no, I haven't polished it yet. But here we go. And yes, the writing underneath it, while not visible in this shot, is clearly legible. It's just kind of blackened. It's me dragging the tip of this card over the lettering. Actually, hey, where you at?
Behind you.
Jesus. Go give me one of your used fingernail files. I'm sitting here trying to click and drag on the damn streaming window. Hang on. All right, give me just a second and we'll. I'm going to, yes. Give me just a second. Mm-hmm. Mm. All right. Do this. Focus.
There you go. That looks nice. Are you gonna be able to get the black one?
The black's. Yeah, the black's what I wanted.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
But yeah. And it may actually polish out once I put it in the tumble polisher. So it may not be a permanent. No, Willie's a hunting dog. So like he's genetically predisposed to hunt rabbits down. Look at the fuzz. It's fuzz from my shirt.
I was like,
Focus. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, I just haven't sanded that down good enough yet. But yeah. All right, now on to. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna hide Willie's image, and I'm gonna draw a square just so I know where the bottom of the coin is. Yes. Did you see the one I just showed there? There you go, Zeus, in case you didn't see it. That one just came off. We're fixing to do the Willie side of it. Oops, shit. Nah, I don't sell them. If Sig wants to call me and we discuss a licensing agreement, I would be more than happy to acquiesce that request. I would be more than happy to make some for Sig. But that circle you're seeing there, guys, is all the brass that we just, well, not all of it. A big portion of the brass we just ablated off this coin. All right, so we want to make sure that the misc and the Willie head are same side up. So we're going to turn on, we're going to hit stop, and then we're going to frame it. And we want to make sure. So we can see that where that square is at, that's the bottom of the coin. Normally this way. Okay, and then frame. Frame. Do I thought these were about 37. Frame. There we go. All right. So now we're going to turn that off. We're going to get rid of that box. We're going to turn Willie's picture back on. Perfect. And then we're going to click on the image. We'll click on Willie. Make sure. All right, and we're going to preview it. I'm going to see how long this is going to take. So we're looking at about 49 minutes. That's 256 layers. Okay. We're going to do the line width at 148. A recheck. What do you mean, is it pretty safe? I mean, I have a fume extractor sitting literally right there. It's kind of out of the shot. Well, to give you an idea, let this finish and I'll show you something that's kind of cool. You can't kill yourself, but you can blind yourself. Well, I mean, you could probably kill yourself if you like did a lot of zinc or something in here. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna turn off Willie's line, and I'm just gonna turn on the laser. Let me see where that line's at. All right, so Now I'll go back here and I'm going to tell this to run continuously. So just to show you that it is actually like doing work. This is a metal coin or card. You'll see it knocking the paint off of it, right? I can put my hand under there and it won't do anything. I can put paper under there and it won't do anything. Again, don't do that at home. I'm very familiar with laser equipment and working with it. That's why I do all the monitoring when the laser's on through a screen up here or up on my OLED. So I don't have to worry about any reflections from IR light or anything else. All right, are you guys ready to put Willie on a coin? All right, give me just a second to check the focus. All right, so this is going to be 256 passes for this coin. Hey, Seeker. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly, you want to see something cool? I can reset this real quick. Let's show Kelly and Seeker what we just finished making.
작전은 간단해 관심을 낚아챈 다음 애찬 방심은 환영이에요 팽팽한 월시위를 당겨다가 누우면 정확히 날아가
Well, this is the first like official, like one where I've got most of the settings almost dialed in. We're still doing a lot of I'm still doing a lot of tweaking and tuning on everything. All right, we'll hide that. And now we're about to commit Willie's face to a coin. Just double check my settings. So you guys can see there's Willie's coin. I'll just go over my settings and make sure everything's kosher. .300 kilohertz max pulse width. So there's 300 cycles per second, or 3,000 cycles per 300,000 cycles per second. No, 300. Yeah, 300,000 cycles per second. Yeah, we got time. All right, here we go. There's no turning back after I click this button. There's no stop until it's done either. This will be like an hour, almost 2 hours. So what it's doing right now is it's going and slicing the brightest point to the darkest point, which is 256 different shades of gray, and it's breaking those up into individual slices, and it will go through and cut each slice or engrave each slice one at a time. And it's going to make some noise. There it goes. God dang it. Stop it right now. That's what I did wrong.
I guess this is how it is when you from the island, man. So I took a flight to Tobago, FOG down. Man's on the ends, Londonville to the sea town. Remo with a schema and a beamer.
That's what I was afraid of.
Tell me, baby, what you need now. A little buddy.
Phil.
Bubble up your pop,
Library.
Whole fam, ice on no funny. From the veil to the veil, shout out Teddy, that's the tuggy. Still the same ones. When it come to chats,
I gotta fix that mistake now.
Badman Jamaica, Trinity global sensation. Mob until the day come, yeah, till the day come. Red, white, black flag, baddie gon' shake some. Green, yellow, black flag, rude gal shake some. We don't want no drama in this, so don't make none. Mob until the day come, yeah, until the day come. Say they want smoke when we see them, they don't say none. Yeah, they all talk, all them stories they be made up. Really putting work, all them nights we done stayed up. Really from the islands, whole fan from Jamaica. Yard man style when my come true. Coolin' with my pops and my uncle. Joints on standpipe jungle. Shout out to my cousin, yeah, 1-2. Yeah. Never force a vibe, let it come to. I tell man sell a tofu. Really in the trenches eating soul food. Certain
It's just it's the camera is upside down. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's easy to do. All right, so file. Do what? Who, me? Yeah, I'm Peachy Keen. Okay, so let me replace that image. Tools. All right. I could be done, but it would take a holder that held the coin in place and you could rotate it. All right, so tools, edit image, replace image. No. Replace image to fit. Where the hell did Photoshop save that? Dog head scan. All right. Better. All right, yeah. So what it's doing right now is kind of covering up our last mistakes a little bit. And I timed that perfectly. So there we go. Depending on the art, some of them you have to invert, some of them you don't. Because when I go to preview, the dark spot is what it's supposed to engrave, but there's a bug with the software right now that will only layer the image if it can invert it, which is annoying as shit. So let's hope I did that right. All right, here we go. There we go. Yeah, this the week seemed to take forever, and the weekend's going by way too quick. Hey, AO. Thank you so much for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. Now let's just hope I did this right. We'll know in about an hour. Sweet. Let me turn that on so you guys can see it. Well, I appreciate it, AO, pushing forward to that affiliate spot over on Kick. Is I need to stream over there more, a little bit more exclusively at times. So we've already made the backside of this coin. We're making challenge coins using a fiber laser. Let me see if I can get that to show up on. No, this is out of a 40 millimeter brass round. So this fiber laser does metal. So if you'll look, you'll see powder kind of in the center of it there. That's actually a bladed brass piling up on the center of the coin. Yes, this is a 1064 nanometer fiber laser. It'll burn metal, but I just demonstrated a minute ago it won't damage flesh unless it's got a dark tone to it. But it will blind you. You can only look in this laser twice. Yeah, the wavelength, infrared, 10,064 nanometer wavelength light. I'm hoping we don't go all the way through with the pattern on the other side. We shouldn't, but this just to show you what it's making. So this is my mascot on my stream is my pupper Willie, and so this is the head side of this coin. So it's a 3D photogrammetry scan of his head that was kind of flattened to make a coin, and then on the other side of it is the MISC logo. Yes, Kelsar, I own this laser. This is a scanning fiber galvo laser. Yes. So right now the laser is moving a minuscule amount, not a minuscule, it's actually moving a pretty substantial chunk of material with each pass. And the silhouette of Willie there is getting narrower and narrower. It only etches the black area. Kelsar AO96 says, hey. Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys can see chat on stream. Yeah, we're my main stream, all my giveaways and everything are funneled through Twitch, because all my software is integrated with Twitch because Kick hasn't opened up their API yet. I really hope this doesn't end up going all the way through the coin. Okay, Kelly, have a good one. Try not to have too much fun at work. Okay, so he I mean, we can do that. This is probably like no, this is done with the fiber, but he's probably using the 100 watt version of that one. 60. Oh no, we can. I can. Where is it at? So I mean, this is like 1 mil thick. I can cut through this. It just takes a little bit of time. 1/2 mil, no problem. Yeah, as soon as Kick opens up its APIs, I'll start integrating giveaways specific for there. But right now, all my stuff AO is done on Twitch.
You see all the little particles.
Yeah, they're piling up in the center.
Yeah. It's kind of cool being able to see it from here because you can't really look at it. You know what I mean?
That is incredibly dark, Rand Print.
Oh god.
It's just another platform right now. It's, you know, if you want to, you know, partake in my giveaways and stuff like that, you have to use Twitch. So I may need to stop this here in a second and turn the power down to like, I don't know, 50. Let me pause this real quick so I can take a gander at that. We should be good.
Did you tell them I meet Scooby Doo today?
Scott Ennis? Yeah, so Ezzy talked to Scott Ennis today on the phone, and for those of you who don't know, Scott is the voice of Scooby Doo.
And Shaggy.
Yeah, he just lives right up the road from us, about half an hour. Like, zoink, Scoob, what are we gonna do?
That's kind of how he sounded.
Yeah, they dope those sounds up in post.
Yeah, when he was doing it, like, over the phone.
Well, phone shaves a lot of audio detail out.
And he had the mystery machine with him. Okay.
Nice, yeah.
Sneeze all over my face.
Yes, they all show up, Seeker. It will be a deep carve, yeah. I'm like I said, I'm still playing with this. My concern is with as deep as it's going. Um, I hope we don't go all the way through the coin. If not, we'll grab it. I've got 30 of them. We'll flip it over and try it again. No, you're not going out there to pester the rabbit. Yeah, they're not quite that tall. They're maybe a quarter mil. It's just the way, because the way, so this is one of the lenses here. All right, so this is one of the lenses. There's two scanning galvos up here. And the way these lenses work is regardless of the angle of incidence to the lens, it shoots straight down. That coin is only maybe 4 mils thick at best. So it's anything on there is going to look excessively exaggerated in its presentation, just because of the way the light hits the die. on. Someone wants to say hi. Our patron saint.
People knew her by her will to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill.
I mean, I could stop it right now and change it to like
She kept dreaming
100, like half of its passes, and you would start to see the detail on Willie really start to show.
She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel.
Because the way it shows everything is it steps up, and then the dark spot is it's a mental exercise in subtractive manufacturing. There will be a lot of detail in there once the coin gets finished. It just kind of a mind fuck if you're not prepared for it to wrap your brain around. I don't really know. Like, I don't really know the best way to explain it right now. Like, I haven't thought of a good way to explain it.
Decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across so
What is you?
memories. Try to recall before they all shatter. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone. She knew it must rain before it rose. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies
No.
survive the wheel. Even though she could knock down and never show.
Get down. No, get down. Lay down. No, lay down. No. Go lay down. But, I mean, if we do end up going too deep and poking through the coin, we'll just make another one.
Where did you go? Where's your heart at? Why did you fall back? Lately, or afterglow is shining brighter.
I do got to pause it and see something, though.
잔잔하기만 하던 온 나의 마음에 괄사했네 퐁당 또 퐁당 아니 퐁당 큰 돌을 던진 너
Go lay down.
기다리고 기다리던 그 사람이 내 앞에 내 마음 어느새 일렁이네
I mean, we may just end up. We may just end up with that silhouette. It's
담아도 그대만 보여요 터질 것 같은
It's possible. I'm still working on like gauging the depth of certain engraves. But it may also just get to a point where it starts really pushing through here in just a few. Like you'll start seeing it really making the shape. Because basically what, yeah, it's starting to. I can see it. So you see where it just lit up. Kind of in the upper right hand section of the ear. So you'll start seeing Willie come to in shape here in just a few. And also as it gets deeper, the laser gets less and less focused, and I'm not going to adjust the focus on this coin. So it will, as it gets deeper, it'll cut less and less, and it just works on the actual shape of Willie more. But you'll see in the right-hand side of the coin here in just a minute, a little spotlight up kind of in the middle of that clear area. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's going to do what it's actually 3D engraving it, but it's just a matter of me. This is, I guess you would call this a high relief coin. Double check my settings. So that little spot you're seeing light up kind of on the right hand side there, that's part of his mouth. And the size of the dot that the laser is producing to make this engraving is 0.05 micron. Give me just a minute. Watch out, bud. So we're probably at about 1/4 of a millimeter right now. Let me see if I can do this. I might be able to get in closer. Give me just a second. Okay. Laser safety specs. So on the left-hand side, the little mark you're seeing in there, that's the opening to his mouth. On the right-hand side, that's a little flap by his ear. Yep. Especially once it gets done and I throw it in like a tumble polisher and it knocks all the oxide off of it. Let's just hope I don't make a paper thin coin though. I have a feeling I'm going to. Yeah. I probably could have cut it by half, if not 75%. But, I mean, it does show what it can do. Is that actually on the... Oh, that is on the... Up there in the upper left on the screw hole. So this is a fiber laser etching machine that can do deep engraving. It's a 60 watt JPT MOPA M7 series laser. Yeah, this one can do 300 millimeter by 300 millimeter etching area when I put the lens on it. The ones I think they have at Micro Center, though, I think those are you talking about the ones that have the XY gantry? Like it's a big square thing. I didn't know Micro Center was carrying. I knew they carried the like the tabletop ones, like a diode based. Which I mean, this one's diode based too, but it's a different type of diode. Now I got to go look. All right, I'm going to turn off my VPN. I may get disconnected briefly, but I'll be right back if I do, because this is fucking annoying.